We've seen that the finish on the blue course is quick. Godet again struggling. Carl also not as fluent as he might be. 3 days after racing under the lights in Bad Gastein, Austria, 2025-26 FIS Snowboard Alpine World Cup season touches down in the Pirin Mountains in Bulgaria. So coming up, it is the men's parallel giant slalom semi-finals. Agnend of Germany up against Arno Godet, and then Carl against Casanova. So Godet on the blue course, Agnend on the red. Well, huge PBs coming up for both these two. But who will make it into the big final? Godet. Has his board in front. Half a second says the clock. I'm not sure it's as much as that. Agnend. Can he find a killer line from this point on? Oh, he runs a little wide coming into the banana gate. And it is going to be Godet who qualifies for the big final. The number 1 seed will race for the top step of the podium. So next up on the blue course, Benjamin Carl up against Jan Casanova on the red course. His best ever in parallel giant slalom was a 4th place in Corretz in December of 2023. The rider that beat him on that occasion, Benjamin Carl. Carl on the blue course nearest to us has his board turning first. And Casanova, who, there's an icy patch on that blue gate, or that blue course right there. And Casanova had to get the brakes on, but he's coming strong, Casanova. But has he got the pace? He's having to ski a lot of extra meters, and it might just cost him a trip right at the end. And Carl qualifies for the big final. Casanova had a run full of mistakes. So Agnend against Casanova, that's in the small final. Godet, Carl in the big final. 2 more races remain. This is the first of them. Agnend on the red course to the right of screen. This is his first small final for Casanova. Second time he's been here. And we are away in this men's small final. Oh, who's turning the board first? Hard to tell. Maybe Agnend slightly in front of Casanova. Yeah, Agnend has got it in front. I'm a little bit perplexed on that timing because you can see Agnend is turning his board first. And Casanova now starts to make a move. But Agnend and Germany on this red course are looking pretty good as they come to the final turns. Oh, that's a great finish. Casanova comes out of nowhere to steal 3rd place from Agnend, who led for most of that race. It's a first podium for Casanova. He denies Agnend the same joy. What a race by him, and joy having lost his last small final. So the final race on day 1, the men's parallel giant slalom big final. Arno Godet, his first big final up against Benjamin Carl. Here we go then. Who's going to take the opening victory? Godet's going to get a first podium whatever happens. But Carl now finds himself on the red course. Godet nearest to us. And Carl has got his board turning first. That's where the error came from Carl in the semi-final. Godet's behind, but we've seen, Godet with another little slip. We've seen that the finish on the blue course is quick. Godet again struggling. Carl also not as fluent as he might be, but Carl 4 gates from home. Godet, can he bring the pace? Can he do what Casanova did? Here he comes, but he can't get there. And Carl takes the victory against Arno Godet and Benjamin Carl. His first win of the season. His last win was in Rogla in January of 2024. Well, 2 years later, he's back on the top step of the podium.
8th World Cup win, but first one this season. How good does that one feel?
I always have to wait too long for wins. I think my last win was before the last season, so maybe nearly 2 years ago. And now, yeah, today I wanted to win. I wanted to win before the Olympics one time, and I'm super happy that this happened.
So just sorting out the podium in the finish area. The men's podium, first timers, Casanova and Godet, third and second. But Benjamin Carl is top step of the podium, and 100 points for him. Godet picking up 80, Casanova 60. Agonizingly close, and the win takes Carl from 5th to 1st.
Benjamin Carl.
But it's Benjamin Carl on the top step of the podium for the first time since Rogler in January of 24.